Blow up, you know what I'm saying?
Blow up,
real nigga, man. Fuck that blow up, nigga.
Hey.
You fuck that blow up, fuck with me.
And I know you was just talking about, Shawn Cotton giving advice. I think I have seen, I'm pretty sure I've seen like way back in there, like uploads. I know you did an interview for him like way back in the day.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah, we done did like 3 or 4, but like it's been like.
How was that relationship with him and you when you first got to like meet him and everything as well?
Man, it was cool. Like, I just soaked up game from the opportunity. The first time we did an interview, I think that was when he first started to touch money. To be honest with you, like bro was still staying out in downtown Dallas. He had a cool little apartment out there and shit. I pulled up. I think he had the pink Lambo back then, so that shit was like icy and shit. But it's like bro really just started to touch money. He had just moved out of his mom's house. If you watch his Vlad interview, he said, "Yo, I touched and then I moved out." So I'm like, I didn't know this at the time, but then once I realized and looked back at it, I'm like, damn. When he did that interview with me back then, it was like he told me, he's like, yo, you're the closest thing I seen to myself. That's what he told me at that time. And I was like, damn, that shit crazy. And I was just getting started. But he seen the hunger and the way I was moving. So like, shit, whatever little conversations we had and little game I could get, I soaked it in. It wasn't nobody I just talked to every day or nothing. But the couple times I did talk to him on the phone and shit like that, or when I was in person, shit, you know what I'm saying? I took whatever little advice I could, man, and shit, I just ran with it. But like people think that like we like buddy or something like nah, bro, shit, bro be hard to like even reach. But I seen him this summer when he opened up his store in Dallas, and you know what I'm saying, bro showed love and shit. So it's like it's always gonna be love. And anytime we do an interview, it's one of the first niggas to be interviewing the interview nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was used to interviewing the nigga that's doing the interviews. With Shawn, it just made sense. And we talked about all the DFW shit, because at the end of the day, Shawn's like the big nigga, but like I feel like I'm really around out there like enough to where like I know the pulse of what like fans in the streets and people think. That's why like my interviews and shit pop out there and about the conversations we talking about. So I think he just always kind of like kept me close, because he just knows, okay, this nigga Sperry's really, around this shit. So I got to stay in touch with this shit. And he's like the closest thing I can, because this nigga's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was out here in Florida and Miami and doing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So he had to keep some sort of like, hold on DFW, and I think we built a good friendship through that shit.
That's what it is, bro. And on the interviews, you be managing, you be doing music videos.
Yeah.
Man, you do basically everything. Like, what gave you to embrace all of them instead of the stick with one?
Just one thing at a time. Just keep adding shit. Like I don't know. I always is doing everything just in general, because I used to do music and shit. So like I'm doing all this shit. I was doing my own graphics. I was shooting my own videos and editing and shit. So when I started doing this shit, it was like, it just only made sense. You know what I'm saying? I made the Sperry Explain logo. Like I'm editing these interviews and shit. So when it came time to like work with artists, like even that shit, I never like planned on having a role as a manager. I never really thought about it like that. It's just I built a good relationship with the dude named FMS Goon. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my nigga's doing this thing out of Fort Worth. And rest in peace to my nigga Ducky P, Dallas. So I looked at it like, okay, I gotta have somebody from Dallas and Fort Worth to take over the whole Metroplex. That's what we call Dallas Fort Worth, the Metroplex, and all the cities around it and shit. And from that point on, we started shooting hella videos. And one by one, everybody just became part of the team as far as the solid niggas. My nigga Bandito was always around, Goon, and shit. So we started just locking in. So we taking over on some Fort Worth shit with the young Mexicans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, yo, bro, it's Texas. We got hella Mexicans out here. You niggas gotta turn up, because it's like it's a voice. It's a void. Like you niggas represent a lot of shit out here. Cool. So we turned. Ducky's doing this thing out of Dallas, and motherfucking. Then I meet my nigga Kushpack, who's already been like a figure behind the scenes and shit, and tapped in with a lot of niggas out there in Dallas. And then shit, my nigga Temp right here, him and his bro Corey, like shit. Everybody I built with genuinely, like it just started from shooting videos, moral of the story. So shooting videos led me into management. And then management now is like shit, now we just working towards, Sperry Explain is a platform and a channel, but really one day it's gonna be a full blown like independent record label. It's already kinda in the making right now.
That's dope, man, because that's like little. And I do my music videos, I do my interviews, and I was telling you earlier I was trying to get back to photography. I don't know what type of person I gotta be all over the place. I can't be focused on one thing. I get a lot of people like, oh, why don't you just focus on doing videos?
Yeah.
Why don't you just focus on doing interviews? But I'd be like, man, like honestly, if I'm able to do it, I'm gonna do it. And especially being young at this point, if I'm able to get up in the morning, work on my music videos, then go do my interview in the afternoon, get back home, work on some pictures. That, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it. This is the type of person I am. So, you know, like with that, you being said, like I get that part because I do want to dib and dabble everywhere. You know, I haven't gotten to the managing part yet.
It's not easy.
Nah, for sure, because you gotta look at yourself probably like as the artist. You know, I hear that from managers. You gotta make sure you can put them in the position of like, you know, shows. Make sure they got, you know, they studio time stuff that you gotta make sure you do as a manager. And I don't think I could do because
it's all about balancing, bro.
For sure.
You gotta so you just said it though. Nigga, you're able, nigga, go crazy. Shout out Soulja Boy, that nigga said in the song, he's like, man, as long as your feet work, bitch, go to work or something like that. That's real life shit. So it's like, yeah, do it whatever you can in your power. So like, it might not be measured. So it might just be doing photos. Because I'm not a big photo guy. I take some photos, but that's not my lane. That might be your shit that you could also do on and add to the repertoire. But the management shit, yeah, you gotta invest time. Like people think it's all about investing money. No, it's about investing time and really peeping the vision and understanding like what you got and how to like grow it. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I'm doing this. I'm not just doing this shit with one person. We doing this shit with like 5 different niggas. Like shit. Like that shit's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I gotta like devote separate time to everybody, and everybody's got a different strategy. You know what I'm saying? But as we do that shit, it can help us all get closer to that one goal. Because at the end of the day, we all trying to be successful. We all trying to make it and shit like that. So at the end of the day, it's just like having a team. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's got their role and shit like that. I just look at myself like, shit, maybe I'm the coach. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't say I'm the owner. You know, yeah, I'm Sperry Explain and I own my brand. But like, nah, a coach is a part of a team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not the nigga on there I'm telling niggas where the plays at. My niggas is really the ones executing the plays that we drawing up.
That's what it is, though, man. You have that mindset even to do that. That's something that it takes like a talent. Because realistically, you were saying, you know, even when it comes to my pictures, I could probably do my pictures. Mm-hmm. You're not so your type of lane. And like I said, with the management, I can't really do that as much because I don't have the patience to do that. But that really takes a lot of like skill. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to do it at one point. I try to at least manage one person, and I was like, damn, I can't even manage half the things I'm doing right now because I'm trying to get everything done. You know what I'm saying? So like when I get to this point now, like one day maybe if possible, you know, we talk about building up, you know, like when it comes to like business wise, people built up from doing certain things. Maybe one day, like in the future, I'll get to that point. But it's crazy because like I see all over the place. I'm just like, wow, this man is really working. It's not the videos, it's not the vlogs, it's not the interviews, it's not the media videos. It's like, man, this man is actually keeping himself busy every single day and everything. And that's right there. That's mad talent, man. That's something that, you know, not a lot of people can do, man, at all.
Man, bro, shit. My grandma always told me like an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So it's like when a nigga gets stagnant and you're not on shit, that's when all the bad shit happens, or that's when you get distracted, or you know what I'm saying, you just get off your track. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like I do try to do something. I'm always like, nigga, even right before we got active today, like we was finna go to the beach and I was like, shit, hey bro, let me make this graphic real quick. I gotta do something to like get me closer to wherever I'm trying to go. But with the photo shit, bro, take over with that shit, bro. That's a whole nigga, because that's beyond just music. Like you said, you could be taking pictures of families and shit. You better than me, nigga. Like I do that shit. I could definitely do that shit with shit, nigga. The way I pray, nigga, I'm all the dancers, all the OnlyFans girls. What's up? Y'all need pictures? Let's go. Y'all got money? You got all that money? Yeah, nigga, just throw me a couple dollars and shit. Let me, you know, enjoy what I'm doing, and then I'm able to pass you off to my homies that shoot music videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Got this nigga weird as hell. I could like, you know what I'm saying? It all becomes resources and shit because it's like relationships. So it's like the photography shit. Like I said, bro, like it's so many people that need pictures. Rappers, artists, models, families, nigga, even venues, just like nigga.
For sure. And that's really been like one of the open. That's how I started doing pictures. So I'm noticing that. But you know, it's always a gateway to everything, man. And like you just said, the main key to everything. You know, if you to be doing pictures, you know, you got your OnlyFans people that help them out to get your homeboys to do video, and then that's really what connection is when it comes to what we do, bro. That's what the beautiful thing about media is. Because the same thing when it goes to the videos, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna put your artists on with people you probably did a music video for, because you're gonna think, okay, that guy has the sound. I could put you on with this dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I noticed, man. That's something I be doing with my boy too, man. Anytime I at least know I could at least put him on with a connection with somebody that's gonna benefit him, I'm gonna try to put it out there for him so he can, you know, get in that position.
That's what real niggas do, man. man. Everybody gotta eat,
bro. That's real talk.
Yeah, bro. People gotta understand the difference between opportunities and when it's time to do when it's time to take an opportunity and when it's time to do business. Cause like some opportunity is gonna lead you to the business and shit. That's something I always like preach because it's like you gotta know when like it's just time to like build with somebody. I appreciate you, bro. When you gotta know when like this opportunity is gonna lead you to some money. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's. For granted, I don't know like what you've been on with the photos, so you might already be way established. Like me personally, when I started shooting music videos, I wasn't getting paid for none of this shit. See, now I get paid for this shit. But yeah, it started off as, hey nigga, let me shoot a video for you, whoop up, nigga. I told that shit to Ducky, yo, let's just shoot a video. And then sometimes nigga, I was just like, yo, bro, shit, hey, can y'all just throw me like $20 in gas to get to here, whoop up, for the video? It's like doing all that shit led to people hitting me up. All right, shit, hey nigga, how much for a video? I'll bet just for me taking that opportunity and chance to do that and that risk and reward, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
For real. So shit, look back into the photo shit, bro. That shit probably gonna make this whole shit, you know, make sense.
Nah, for sure. But yeah, I appreciate you though, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know half the people probably gonna watch this gonna already know your IG, but don't let them know what your IG is too. I'm gonna leave it under the description, but you know, let them know too, and anything else that they can find you on your social media, YouTube, all that.
Sperry Springer. As an Instagram, just Sperry Springer. YouTube, make sure you just follow the YouTube. Always subscribe to that. YouTube.com/Sperry Springer TV. You know what I'm saying? Try to drop daily clips or weekly clips. I really try to be on it every day when I'm like locked and loaded with clips and interviews, music videos, all the content and shit. But yeah, just get at me through there. I'll be on Twitter and shit, Sperry Springer with 2 R's. I think I got a Facebook. I just share the videos on that, so I don't really communicate or do nothing on that. But man, just anything Sperry Springer. But shit, no, I appreciate you, bro. Like shit, this was like a long time coming because shit, I remember tapping in with you before like I even knew I was gonna come out here. So when we tapped in, it was like when we knew that we was finna do the show, I was like, first thing I'd have to do was hit you up type shit, because I'm like, oh yeah, I think bro said he stay out here. So it just means a lot, you know what I'm saying, for a nigga like you to, you know, tap me in and lock me in with the way that you know you're doing right now. You're gonna be the root to like why Sperry Springer's connected in Florida. So niggas
appreciate that for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Long time too. Like I told you before, I was already in tune with your interviews, man. And then when you hit me up, I'm like, I kind of had the same reaction with you. Telling me for like, this man is really just hit me up. Like I had to double check it real quick. And then I was just like, my man, he like watches all your shit. So he's like, yo, you see that Sperry Springer interview? You see that? So it's just like funny, like you had to hit me up. I'm just like,
that means the world, bro. You never know where people are watching. You
bro,
know
you're doing amazing, bro. Keep doing what you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, man, you know, we gonna keep it going, man. From Orlando to Texas, it don't even matter, bro. We're gonna keep hitting these states, bro. And that's what we gotta keep doing, spreading our knowledge. And you know what I'm saying? Do what we do best with this camera, man. And I appreciate you again, bro, getting on this interview with me, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I say run your brand up, get your bands up, man. Go get your dough up, man. It's Kodak blow up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
For sure. Appreciate you, bro.